Well, Paul, promising first hour, but then had to fight a bit to even get a point out of today's game.
Yeah, it was. It was a game that you need to really put into different parts. I thought the first half we were on top. Excellent first goal. Should have had two, obviously, with Tom Bolinara's brilliant bit of skill to go around the keeper and fantastic clearance off the line from their lad. And we dominated the first half. I think Ross had one save to make, and it was a good one from long distance. But territory-wise, we were really pleased. We then had a poor 15-minute start to the second half. Lads didn't really turn them well enough. Didn't really get any good possession of the ball. And it was a bit of a shock, to be honest, when they equalised. And of course, they then 2 minutes later went 2-1 up. What you're looking at then is, can you get a reaction from the players? And I thought after that, the reaction was excellent. Got the penalty. Macca's obviously scored that, and then from then on, Ross has hit the bar. Dan Wishart's hit the post, and obviously Dan Fitchett, I think twice, has put the ball over from close range from headers. So we'll reflect on it as maybe 2 points that got away, but having seen the results after the game, you could also sort of reflect and say it's a point towards your tally, because Maidenhead will be there or thereabouts, and overall 13 points out of the last 15. Really happy.
How difficult is it on the bench when a game suddenly changes like that one did after their two goals?
Well, it is difficult because at that point you always feel you need a second goal. You're never 1-0 as a manager. You don't ever feel safe. But what it did is obviously got us to change our system back to two wide men as opposed to the diamond, which had worked. And I felt that both Tom and Ross particularly gave us the out. I thought Ross, when he come on, was a real threat, so I was pleased for him. And it's the diamond formation that gives you the possession of the ball and the numbers in there, and we knew that Maidenhead would play three midfielders in there today. So certainly when we're not chasing the game, the diamond work. But as soon as you need to go and chase the game, then you need to go and change your system. I thought it was a good workout.
And nice to see a penalty at the back of the net.
Yeah, a bit worried. Bearing in mind that Craig told me he was going to go high to the right hand side, and he actually went low to the left hand side, and the keeper nearly saved it. So there's a minor heart attack went on there. And like I said, we had chances to win it, but on reflection, having seen other results, quite happy.
And now another game on Monday night against Concord. So a few people hobbling. Looks as though they might have been hobbling a little bit at the end. Any
I mean it's a tough game out there, and I think Tom Bolinara's definitely picked up a knee in his thigh muscle, so it looks like he's got a dead leg. And Craig Eastman just at the end took a couple of whacks, but we won't be far away from having 16 for Monday. Certainly Simon Downer comes back into the reckoning for the game, and Betsy Gomez, and now Ross Stearns. So people that missed out today will be nice and fresh for Monday as well. But as I just said to the lads in there, momentum's a key thing in football, and we've got it at the moment. And if we can beat Concord and go through, because someone's got to win on the night, that keeps that momentum running through to the Boxing Day game. If you get beat by Concord, then you then start thinking, well, we've drawn and we've lost, and you lose that feel-good factor. So Monday's an important game for us.
It's important to keep a cup interest as well beyond Christmas. It keeps just a bit of interest going, doesn't it?
Yeah, listen, at the end of the day, we've got 3 home draws, and whilst we've probably been better away from home, it does give you an advantage, or it should give you an advantage. And one game at a time, but if we can beat Concord, we then play Lowestoft, and if we can beat Lowestoft, we know we've got Curzon here. So, it's a great chance to progress, but everyone else will be thinking when they play us, it's the same way. But yeah, looking forward to Monday's game. Like I said, if we can put on a bright performance and get the win, it's financially good for the club. But now it's about momentum to keep us in those playoff spots.
And largely a bright performance this afternoon, probably a little brighter than the performance by some of the players yesterday on camera. Yeah,
well, it was. We were asked to do it. We had very little notice, but I thought they put in a good effort. Kevin Amankwa and Craig McAllis were clearly the top. And I thought Tom Bolinara and Craig Dundas were tone deaf at the bottom. So, it's a bit of fun. You can see the spirit amongst the camp. They were happy to do it for everybody. And I know from our perspective, I'd like to wish everyone a happy Christmas, healthy New Year, and hopefully cheer the U's on to that playoff spot.
Okay.
Thanks, Ty.
Thank you.